Well, YouTube says we are live, so I'm gonna take it at face value. Good evening, traders, and welcome to After Hours with Bereez, a live edition at that. This is Gandhar. Let us see what market has done today. So yesterday was the budget. ये जो बड़ी सी कैंडल आप देख सकते हैं बैंक निफ्टी में, that was yesterday's action. Today, well, we opened a bit in red, but then we followed with a strong recovery, but the recovery was not linear. Uh, at first we tested 40,650 level once, then twice, thrice, and then it looks like now we are clear of it. Still 40,800 level that Kshitij had mentioned in, even we had mentioned in our earlier show. When it was broken yesterday, it has not been reclaimed yet. So I'm not sure if Bank Nifty is still in a really bullish territory here. Why Bank Nifty gave such a move, we will go over to the sectors later in the video. At that time we can discuss. Today, of course, was the first weekly expiry of uh, February series, and at at face value this looks like a really calm expiry, doesn't it? I mean, market goes up then down, but then the whole day it does not break the range. Well, the fun starts when you see what the actual range was for the day. It was about 200 points, and the moves were really sharp, and throughout the day IV spikes were everywhere. So it was not a very easy expiry to trade. I have posted my verified PNL on the Twitter. You can go ahead and check that. But in this candle, during the formation of this candle, I thought since this low was broken, there was a scope for us to correct even further, and this is where I exited my position. And of course, in the subsequent 4-5 candles, all the decay was there, and if I had held on, I could have made about 0.5%, 0.75% on my capital. I ended up making 0.1, and considering the number of adjustments I've done through the trade, it's safe to say I have traded for my broker today. Going forward, I think on a broader scale, oops, let me do that again. For Nifty, considering the nature of volatility right now, this is the range that will Nifty is likely to break out of tomorrow. And on a little bit of a larger time frame, this is the range that we are looking at. So the low remains the same, but the high is at about 79.72. Take it at round level 18,000. Since we have not claimed it, I think Nifty is still it may be range bound. It might just correct even further. As you can see in the daily chart, there is a gap here, and we have taken support from here once. Whether we take support from here again, whether this level is held or this gets broken down, because mind you, if this level gets broken down, the next support I see is under 17,000. So of course there is a chance that we might test the lower levels. There is a chance that we might just consolidate here and then head higher from here on. Going over to the sector map, and we will just glance over a few important ones. The financial, well, since HDFC Bank and Bajaj Twins did not do well, those are the heavyweights in the index. So the index really lagged for the day, despite IndusInd Bank posting about 3.25%. Keep HDFC Life at the back of your mind. I'm going to return to that. IT sector has done reasonably well. Most of the big IT stocks have closed in green. So has the FMCG sector. Funny thing about FMCG sector, ITC, during the budget, if you watched our live, we had mentioned that as soon as our finance minister uttered the word cigarettes, uh, the stock just tanked. These three candles, I think somewhere around this time, our finance minister said the word cigarettes. It was said just once in her entire speech, but when she said it, immediately the stock dropped. She had not specified the kind of excise duty that will be levied, or what it will be extra or whatever. No, nothing, just the word cigarettes. This was the reaction in ITC, and this level was there marked yesterday also, if you remember. From here, from this level, ITC has rallied about 15 points, 15%, sorry. So yeah, I mean, you could have made your entire year's return in ITC in just 2 days if you had. I shouldn't say you had these are my levels. I should have bought them. I did not. So yeah, jokes on me. So that's ITC and all the jokes that come with it. Nothing interesting in consumer durables. Most of them are flat. Well, as you can guess from the thumbnail, Adani another 25% down, no story there anymore. Remains to be seen from where the buying returns or where the selling stops in this particular stock. Pharma sector lagged, Devi's Lab down. Again, that is not even a news anymore. Devi's Lab has not given a decent rally in a long time. Uh, Now, coming back to finance, and yes, of course, in this particular, since this is only Nifty 50, you can only see HDFC Life, SBI Life, and Bajaj Finserv here. But even if you take all the other uh, insurance companies, HDFC Life primarily over the course of 2 days, so yesterday and today combined, it has fallen by around 20%, 17 odd percentage. And the reason this has happened is on the large insurance policies which are market linked, or the policies that give certain sort of return. So the think of LIC policies where you pay premiums for a certain time period and then you get a sort of return with bonus units and whatnot along with such policies. So traditional LIC policies are those kind of policies, and returns from those policies earlier were, I think, tax free, and now if you are paying over 5 lakh in premium in a year, the returns on that policies will be taxable. So think of ULIPs and any other policies of that nature, those will attract additional tax. Now I think a lot of the premium HDFC Life collects uh, is from similar policies. Same is the case with LIC, but LIC, whatever it fell yesterday, it has recovered some of it today. ICICI Prudential, well, it's more of a term insurance kind of company, so it hasn't budged much. In fact, it has taken support from this level that I had marked, and it has bounced back a little. So that could be the reason why HDFC Life is down. I have not seen any of the filings or any statements HDFC Life, if they have made it. I will check that out. If anything is interesting, you will find the update in the Telegram group. I will put the link in the description. Let me just go through the list and just make sure I haven't missed any of the stock I wanted to talk about. Well, metal sector, energy sector, all of this is down. This is generally the recession fear creeping in slowly. And evidence of that can be seen in the price of gold. In India, at least, gold has broken its ATH. We had spoken about it earlier, about 2 weeks back. And in past two trading sessions, gold has rallied about 3%. If you take this pin also, it's about 4% rally. But mind you, do not chase such kind of rallies because you never know from where it returns. And now the hindsight bias in the इन्वेस्टिंग कम्युनिटी विल किक इन कि अरे मैंने लास्ट ईयर सितंबर में लिया होता तो अभी तक 20% ऊपर होता, नहीं लिया ना, तो देन मूव ऑन, लुक फॉर नेक्स्ट एंट्री. For me, it is around 56,191. In fact, I had bought some sovereign gold bonds just before the breakout, but those are very liquid instruments. It's really difficult to tell the kind of returns I will be making on them by the time those mature. So that's for the gold. I don't have anything else in mind really, so I will not keep you for longer, guys. Thanks for tuning into After Hours with Bereez live edition. This was Gandhar. Thanks for watching.